Thanks, Jim. Jim from House of Flowers in Oshkosh. All right, we're back in the kitchen with Robin Olson. She has a wonderful cookbook. If you're into baking at all, it's just fabulous. It's called the Cookie Party Cookbook. So it's all about having a cookie party, especially this time of year. What a fun idea. You bake cookies, everybody else bakes cookies, you all exchange.
Yes, and it's a party that benefits non-bakers.
Yeah.
Because non-bakers can't do what I was trained to do when I was young. But my mother-in-law, which was bake 12 to 15 kinds of cookies for 3 days for 8 hours. Who's going to do that in this day and age?
Yeah, exactly.
So the cookie exchange, you get the benefit of that if you can just force yourself, and I believe that all non-bakers can bake one type of cookie.
Exactly. I'm with you on that. I do a mean chocolate chip, yes.
But we don't allow those in the cookie exchange.
Oh, really?
Because all the non-bakers would make them, and then you'd have 15 kinds of chocolate chips.
True.
But then we exchange the cookies, and then you go home with the benefit of 20 different types of home-baked cookies. And bakery cookies are very expensive. That's your out if you burn your cookies, go to a bakery. But it costs less than $10 to make 6 dozen home-baked cookies.
And ladies get together, moms get together.
It's a party. It's a party.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't even eat the cookies at my party. We exchange them.
What cookies? Yeah.
Yes. It's a girl's time.
All right, so we just want to finish up these eggnog logs.
All right, so
we got our frosting, and just dip each side.
Dip. Well, you can do it like a process really fast. Dip, dunk, and then on the plate. And there they are, delicious.
And they just look so cute that
and
I might have to try one.
They're a beautiful cookie that's an addition to the holiday platter. And they always go first because anything with frosting goes first.
I'm with you on that one. Can I try one?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll have one too.
They're really good.
Do you like eggnog?
But these aren't like too eggnoggy.
No.
You know what I mean?
But if you don't like eggnog, I don't know if you like eggnog.
I think you would.
You could swap out the extracts if you didn't like the eggnog flavor.
They're yummy. I love these, Robin. All right, what are we making next?
Next, we're going to make
Santa's. You can put it right over here.
All right, thank you. Santa's Whiskers.
Okay. Cute name, by the way.
It's a classic cookie from the 50s.
Okay.
My mother-in-law was born in 1920. She was in her heyday in the 40s and 50s. I'm very attached to all the recipes that she trained me to bake when I was young.
Absolutely, yeah. The past.
So I'm very, very into the 40s and 50s recipes, and this is one of them.
Okay.
So it's a very classic holiday recipe. It looks great on the platter. It's easy to make, and we're just going to put it together really fast.
Butter.
And
need a spatula to get that out of there? You betcha. You name it, we got it.
All right.
So real butter again at room temperature.
Real butter at room temperature because that's how it beats better. You could microwave it if you know how to use the capability where it doesn't melt it and you're just softening it.
That's a good tip because sometimes you don't
you don't want melted butter.
Okay.
All right, so we're just going to put in, there was like a cup of butter, which is 2 sticks, a cup of sugar. Okay. No, that's a half a cup of sugar.
Okay.
This is a half a cup of confectioner's sugar, which has cornstarch in it.
Oh, okay.
And this is what gives this cookie a little bit of a short bready texture.
Okay.
Okay? We're going to put 1 egg and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And you could put cherry extract, almond extract. You could change that.
Okay.
To whatever flavoring you want. So we're going to beat this up.
I got my apron on now. I'm ready for the flour explosion. I came prepared.
Get this beating up.
I see some flour
and flour.
Then, what is this? Baking powder, looks like.
I don't know what that is.
Deb, what is this?
Flour.
Oh, see, Deb has my back.
Thank you.
Yes, we love
That's right.
Deb.
Okay. The candied cherries are very sticky.
Okay.
Yes.
And these you can just get right in the grocery store.
Yes.
These are cut in half.
Only during the holiday time. If you try to find these in the summer, you won't find them.
Forget about it.
Yeah.
So when we took the candied cherries and we just cut them in half.
Yes.
And then why do we toss them with a little bit of flour?
Well, you see how sticky they are. There's like a big glob of glue. So we're just going to go like this and give them a little toss with your fingers, and then it immediately coats them all so that when I add them to the mixture, after I put the flour and the nuts in, now look, they're all separated as opposed to
great tip. Here we go. Here's for your
pump of glue.
That's a great one.
And
we also have some chopped pecans for this recipe. So we just put, you can do it by hand or throw them in the food processor. In goes our flour. Now, Robin, this looks like it's a make-ahead, like the night before.
Oh, you have to make this ahead because we're going to roll them into logs, roll them in coconut, which makes the Santa's whiskers.
Okay.
When I slice them, it's like you're making your own slice and bake. most cookie dough needs to be chilled. Even any drop cookie can be turned into a rolled cookie and a chilled cookie, and you just slice them and bake them.
Good point. So think ahead.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people want to bake those cookies.
Like I have a dough day, and then I have a baking day, and then I'm all organized, and
Good
it works really good.
Good tip.
All right, so we've got the flour going. I'm beating it on low, so I'm not over beating the flour.
Okay.
And now we are going to add in the pecans, and it's starting to go. Whoops, wrong one.
That's okay. This is our candied cherries that we tossed with a little bit of flour, green and red. They're so pretty.
Look at the mixer. It's about to.
It's good.
It's ready. Look, that's
good.
That's it. Ta-da! All right,
so you get the dough off of there.
I am, but we are going to make logs, and we are going to roll them to get the whiskers.
Okay.
Okay, so
Got the dough.
look at that. Look at that dough.
And while Robin's doing that, again, you've got the ultimate cookie party tonight. It's at Cook's Corner.
Cook's Corner from 7 to 9. They're keeping the store open. No, 7 to midnight.
Oh,
we are having a big cookie party.
I guess. And you don't have to bring the cookies. You've got them there.
The cookies will be there. It's a party for all the customers of Cook's Corner, and come and talk to me about. And tell me what you do for your cookie exchange parties. I love to talk to other people that host the cookie exchange. All right, so we're going to make a log here. Okay. And then I'll be there tomorrow, too, from 10 to 2 o'clock.
The book is really neat because the recipes come from all over. And
yes.
Okay, so you use parchment paper or wax paper.
Well, this is wax paper to make the log.
Okay.
And we're going to make a log, and then we're going to refrigerate it, and we already have one ready so I can show you, because this is way too soft to slice. This
would not
work.
Now. Okay.
So this is why we chill it overnight.
Okay.
So this is the magic of making the Santa's whiskers. We're going to go like this.
This is just coconut.
Coconut. Put a little on there. Roll it around.
I love coconut.
I do too. Coconut and frosting. You could just, dress it up. All right. So this is the basis of the Santa's whiskers.
Is this our one that's done?
And this is our one that's done.
And you can see it really does harden up.
Oh,
so
yeah.
You're
The butter gets nice and chilled.
Nice, so
and then
right
we need
here. This is our cookie sheet lined with You Love. You're a big fan of parchment.
I love parchment paper.
Me too.
You have to bake with it.
Yes.
It prevents the cookies from burning. Nothing sticks to it. A cookie should be the same color on the bottom as it is on the top. And most of the time that is not the case. I've been hosting cookie exchanges for 25 years. I've seen my share of cookies. Every year 25 women come in, 80% of them are non-bakers. A lot of people overbake their cookies because they think they're not done, because the cookies puff up when they're baking.
Okay.
All that leavening, all the egg, and all the moisture is like, oh, it's not done, it's not done. They bake it till it's brown on the bottom. The minute you pull the cookies out, they settle down, they go, whoosh, they deflate.
Good point. So pull it before you think.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Before you think, pull it, but when you think it's still not done. And it's done.
Because they continue to bake on the sheet.
They continue to bake on the sheet.
Exactly.
They absolutely do.
Into a preheated oven, what temperature?
350.
350?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Or
It could be, everybody's oven's different. It says 10 to 13. In my oven, these bake in 10.
Hey, it's so good to meet you, I should say.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. Anytime you're back in Green Bay, we'd love to have you.
Okay, thank you.
And you can meet Robin in person again tonight at Cook's Corner and tomorrow too, and she'll sign your book and talk cookies. I got to have one. We'll be back.